Links in the description. The headline tells us really the gist of what's happened here. But I will read through the full article. It's not that long. A man is killed after being bashed and stabbed during a family meeting about a funeral. And this happened on Tuesday, 2 days ago. A Northern Territory man, Northern Territory, Australia, allegedly bashed and stabbed during an argument at a family meeting about a funeral, has died. The 42-year-old was found at about 5:40 p.m. on Tuesday in a driveway at a home in the Darwin suburb of Malak, Northern Territory police say. His injuries included a number of blunt force injuries. He'd been hit with an object and he'd also been stabbed once in the abdomen. Paramedics and police tried to revive the man, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. A 28-year-old man had earlier fled the scene and was found soon afterwards and arrested at a nearby home. Detective Senior Sergeant Evans said the men were known to each other and from the same Aboriginal community. Here's a quote. They were unfortunately and very sadly in town discussing funeral arrangements for an extended family member. An argument ensued and unfortunately a man is deceased. Family members intervened to stop the attack. Unfortunately, it was too late. It was definitely an emotional time. All funerals are. Now they have to organize a second one. So it's going to be an emotional period. The man, the 28-year-old, remains in custody amid an ongoing investigation and is likely to be charged with murder and a number of other offences. Assistant Commissioner Martin Dole said it was one of numerous vicious crimes that have been committed in Darwin in the past 24 hours. This behaviour has to stop. This behaviour is abhorrent, and people need to take some responsibility for themselves and stop consuming alcohol to excess. He said, we have too much to do to keep putting up with this violent behavior, which is absolutely outrageous. There really is the article in entirety. I don't really have any commentary or comments other than to pass on condolences to the family concerned. The 28-year-old has not yet been charged with murder, but it seems kind of inevitable. From that's my estimation. Obviously, I could quite easily be wrong there. I was wondering why, when I read through this part here, the assistant commissioner said that there's been a number of vicious crimes committed in Darwin in the past 24 hours. And I was wondering to myself, well, why would that be? And unfortunately, the police seem to know the reasons why there's been an outbreak of vicious crimes, and it's due to alcohol, drinking to excess. Drinking alcohol to excess. Now, I'm going to say something. I don't think this is controversial. Perhaps some people will argue that it is, or take offense where none is required. My understanding, as a layman, I'm not an expert, but my understanding is that the Aboriginal community or communities are known for problems with alcohol, very, very serious problems with alcohol. They have entire towns where alcohol is banned. From Aboriginal communities. It's a problem. There's drinking to excess is a problem within the Aboriginal community, as far as I understand. I could be wrong. Certainly not all Aborigines drink to excess, and they're not the only ones to drink to excess. I can put my hand up too from time to time, but it is a very big problem. Unfortunately, seemingly drinking to excess was one of the contributing factors which has led to the death of one man, a 42-year-old. And if I understand correctly, he's Aborigine, and alcohol contributed somewhat to his death, apparently. So again, condolences to the family concerned.